It's that podcast. We are back at you here, right here on YouTube. It's your boy DarnellSparrow, aka Yo Bad Superman. He is the notorious Antoine Smooth. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's up? What's up?
Man, I'm living good, living free. Just gotta say it off the bat. I gotta give shout out to all of our listeners. First episode on YouTube, huge success. I gotta thank y'all so much. Keep supporting us. Tell all your friends to come to Bad Superman TV, like, share, and subscribe. It also appreciate everyone who took the time to listen to the Get Snap Podcast Throwback Edition. That was our very first episode where it all got started. We're going to continue to do that as well. And all y'all who like the Bad Superman TV 5 Quitters of the Week, we're going to keep doing that too. So your boy going to be busy. Got a lot going on to keep y'all entertained here, but gotta do some plugging before we get into the news here. Always gotta support. We got Wildcat Sports. They're coming to River Ridge, Louisiana, right outside of my backyard, New Orleans, Louisiana, next week, Saturday, January 21st, John Curtis High School, 10125 Jefferson Highway. Tickets start at $15. Doors open at 6. Bell times at 7. You can either get them at the door or go to wildcat.eventbrite.com. Got some great matches that they've announced. We've talked about a couple of them here on the show, but that's some matches that they added. We got Chris Steeler going one-on-one with the Shawn Mason sensation, Danny Flamingo. We got Killer Kate going one-on-one with Shiva. We got Ruthless Ryan Davis and the Outlaw Matt Lancey. 2 former Wildcat Sports heavyweight champions. That's just going to be a straight-up fight. So I hope that gym has a lot of insurance. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I just hope they have a lot of it because it's going to be, you want to talk about bangers after bangers? This is definitely going to be one of them. We got a match. Think it's going to steal the show. You want to talk about young guns of professional wrestling? These two going to do it. They're going to tear it up. Jace Valor, PJ Hawks. And if you're familiar with these guys, you already know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, I suggest go to the show, look them up on YouTube, look them on internet. It's the future professional wrestling right here. And they definitely going to steal it. We got the Wildcat Sports Revolution Championship on the line. The champion, Chuck Divine, defending against Red Titus. Now, the champion has some comments leading up to this match. For those who don't know, Red Titus won this shot. He won the 2023 Wildcat Revolution Rumble. So he's getting the shot, but the champ has some comments. So let's see what the champ had to say.
Red Titus, I never said that I was willing to defend the Wildcat Sports Revolution title against you, ever. There's no contract. There was no formal challenge. I never signed my name on a dotted line, ever. But you won. You won the 2022 Wildcat Sports Revolution Rumble, and now you are the #1 contender to my title. Red Titus, I hope you understand something. When you step foot into Wildcat Sports, you are stepping foot into my classroom, professor. And I'm going to teach you the greatest lesson that you will ever learn. And that is that nobody, by God, nobody is going to take this from me.
That's heavy.
Strong words there, man.
That's heavy. And let me tell you something. That Wildcat Revolution Championship, that championship is just as strong as the Wildcat Sports Heavyweight Championship. And speaking of the Wildcat Sports Heavyweight Championship, it will be on the line as former Wildcat Sports Tag Team Champion Brady Pierce. He gets a shot at Captain Badass Trevor Murdoch. Now, Trevor Murdoch, I know,
Mm-hmm.
he's probably going to be in a real bad mood. And you know why.
You know, them Murdochs. Yeah. Them Murdochs is something else, man. I mean,
and considering he
captain role, yeah.
And considering he just recently lost the NWA World Heavyweight title,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I won't be as far away from Trevor Murdoch as possible.
All right.
But this is a huge opportunity for Brady Pierce. So I'm pretty sure he knows what he's getting himself into.
Right.
But that's recap what's been going on in the week. Let's go back to Monday Night Raw. I was a little disappointed in that show. So I don't know if you thought about it the way I thought of it, but that was pretty much a glorified house show.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean, let's go back. We got Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin.
I like that JBL is managing him. I like that. I can understand why. You want somebody like a JBL to guide you. Because, I mean, Baron by himself with no direction. Like, I know, like we've been talking about before, he need to go back to the Lone Wolf. Yes. I think that'll be better. I mean, nothing against JBL and what he's doing, but I think the Lone Wolf is better for him. Instead of this JBL 2.0 is what I'm looking at. Yes, I saw the outfit.
I mean, he's pretty much happy Corbin. He just went back to Baron.
He went to Baron and got the JBL look going. Yeah.
I'm just glad JBL didn't have them hammer pants on like he did before.
I'm telling you. Almost he almost got a Varnell Hill tribute right there.
Yes.
We signed some autographs. The Varnell bang, shaboing bang.
I was like, no. I was like, you. I'm like, I think you went to the cleaners. They just gave you the wrong pants, and you just rolled with it that day.
Right.
Yeah, but all that was to just get Kevin Owens over. That was just a statement thing. That's all that was.
Mm-hmm.
Then we switch it up. Bayley versus Mia Yim. Now they don't know if she gonna be Mia Yim. Is she gonna be Meechin? Is she gonna be Meechin Mia Yim? What is her name?
Yeah. Just call her Meechin Mia Yim. I know that means crazy in Korean. Just call her Meechin Mia Yim. That's all, crazy Mia Yim. So that's all you got to do.
And I gotta say this, and maybe, but this OC thing has to stop. It has to stop.
Judgment Day purposes. But no, they actually keeping her with the OC.
And AJ's gone. He's gonna be gone for a while.
So we just call Luke and Mia. So yeah.
I'm like, they pretty much, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. They pretty much was just, I'm like, what did y'all come back for? That must have been a big check. I know it made AJ happy.
Yeah, he wanted his boys back. But
they still making y'all look soft.
Yeah.
At least when y'all was in Impact, y'all was winning them tag titles.
Yeah.
I'm glad at least Bayley got a win, even though she had to use some tactics. But I'm glad she won it. She needs to get some wins up, because when she get to Becky Lynch,
yeah,
I don't know how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did you think of that Alexa Bliss situation?
I'm intrigued. I'm actually intrigued by this because, it didn't really give us any answers. Uncle Howdy, the character, he's that type that like with Bray, he talks about how he's a changed man and he's not those things. And Uncle Howdy has like, he tried to put doubt into your brain. It's the same with Alexa. Alexa talking about how she's in control. And Uncle Howdy like, are you sure? Are you sure you're in control? He doubts you. He puts that into your mind. I like that though. He puts that into your head like, you ain't in control. You say you are, but don't deny yourself.
Now, folks that asked this question, and I can confirm this because I bought it. Yes, they are selling the Uncle Howdy mask at events.
Okay.
That mask is heavy. Mm-hmm. That's not no plastic Halloween mask. That mask has some weight on it.
Yeah.
For $50, it better have something on it.
Have something on it, right?
Yeah. Comes in a nice cool little bag, but that mask creepy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this here.
Then we go to Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley. Now we find out Gargano's out.
Man, the injury bug, man.
All right. I'm like, come on. I'm like, everybody getting hurt. Then the people that's getting hurt are people that you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got Kent and Rhea Ripley. I'm liking it. I'm liking what they're doing with her now.
Rhea.
I'm loving it. But just think about the Rhea Ripley we first got introduced to. Got the long blonde hair.
Oh yeah, she's Mama Sita 2.0. That's all she is.
Very pretty girl.
Yeah, she's Mama Sita 2.0.
And now we got this.
Then we got South Park Mexican. Dominik.
I told you that's Conan when he went to the Dungeon of Doom.
Oh man, I didn't even think. Oh God, yes. The same outfit. Yeah, all he needed was that hat. Yeah.
Now, when they messed up that, he still got his gear. That gear. No, you got to go with the jeans. You got to come with the tank. I ain't gonna say, but you come with the tank top. You got to go all out and do it now. You got to keep saying Holmes every chance you get.
Right. Be like Eddie. It'd be like Eddie a little bit, and get the hat like Conan got. Oh, you be straight. Okay, I'm actually feeling this Dominik here though. His you can see his personality coming out now. Now I'm starting to like it. Yeah. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought Dominik?
Get to that point. We definitely gonna talk about that because that did me.
Yeah.
Solo Sikoa and Dolph Ziggler. I'm real glad they giving Solo that Umaga treat.
Yes. Doing the Samoan spike, he kind of have his mannerism. You know how he throw his hands up, like yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, do you notice the different chemistry between him and the Usos and him and Roman?
Yeah. It's like with the Usos, he's just another person to them. He ain't like his brother, They ain't like, this my brother, they just act different. But with Roman, it's like Roman don't recognize him sometimes.
He recognized Sammy all the time.
Oh, he recognized Sammy all the time. The only way he recognized Solo was that when he first came in and Roman told him that, you don't answer to the family, you answer to me. That was the only interaction he had with it. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, where is this gonna lead to?
Yeah.
Is it possible that we might get swerved? And Sammy's not the one that get kicked out?
It could be Solo, yeah.
And it be Solo?
It could be. That's what it is leaning towards.
I think he could be a star on his own.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it, I wouldn't put him on the same brand.
No, he got to be somewhere else.
And keep him away from the Usos and Roman. Because when Roman lose when he lose the title, we probably gonna see him for a while anyway. So let him go to a different branch out, and see what he can do. I was not happy when they took the North American title from him. I understood where they was going with it, but he probably could have dominated with that title.
Right.
Now let's talk about it. So all Dominik was missing was the lowrider.
That's it.
And they mentioned Latino Heat a couple of times. They need to throw that in there.
Told you. Then you got Mamacita 2.0, Rhea Ripley. Yeah.
But what was funny about that whole thing, when Miz kind of threw him under the bus.
Yeah, he talked about how he was in prison. I'm like, dude, you've been in prison 24 hours. Talking about you done hard time. I said, okay, big boss man. Since you done hard time, I said, you been there 24 hours. Yeah.
In that story you told him, when he was like, he stole his cellmate, he was like, is there a problem?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think that's how it. And then Miz was like, you was only in there for a few hours.
Yeah.
So how you get hard that quick?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That takes a while for you to actually get hard about it, get a hard personality.
But they gotta roll with this though. They gotta go all out. Let them put the jeans on sagging.
They'll be like Conan. Done the Doom Conan.
Yep.
Right.
If they're gonna do it, let's go all out with it.
Right.
And we get to the tag team turmoil. I'm glad they finished it the way they finished it. I think that was smart. But did you catch something that they mentioned? Did you catch when they said that it was for the Raw tag team titles?
Yeah. That could be a sign. Definitely.
It needs to be. And if that's the case, the Judgment Day need to go and win them titles.
So this could be Finn and Damien. Or it could be,
they probably going to do the free rule.
Or rule, yeah. Okay.
Because they did the angle where, Finn was hurt, Dominik had to come in.
Yeah.
Because they made Anderson and Gallows look like punks.
Yeah.
Then he brought in Shelton and Cedric.
Oh, and that's we'll get to that one after this here.
Yeah,
I mean,
since we brought here.
I'm happy. Man, MVP.
Now here's the question though. They come back. How are they gonna come back? Because honestly, they need to be heels. If they're gonna do this, they need to be heels.
Bobby going back heel. Bobby thinking about it. You could tell Bobby was like, okay, you bring the Hurt Business back. Okay. The thing I guess they didn't explain with him and Omos.
Because we ain't seen Omos in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if he's hurt or what, or they gonna got a new direction. Yeah, if he going in a new direction.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they jump Omos.
That's probably what they should do. Now, Omos will be a good fit in the Hurt. Oh shoot, man. You put him in the Hurt Business. Jeez. You got him and Bobby with Cedric and Shelton. But I don't think that's gonna happen. They're
gonna turn on.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on.
Omar's gonna turn into how Great Khali turned babyface. He's still probably gonna be big and dangerous, but he about to turn babyface. And shout out to Shelton Benjamin, because they mentioned this 20 years.
20 years, man.
It looked like he hasn't aged at all.
If we go back to where he actually got a real good push. What I mean by bad is good. With the Triple H's and the Shawn Michaels and man, you didn't expect that, like Triple H and Shelton Benjamin. Shawn and Shelton. I didn't expect Shelton to be in that with that high caliber of wrestlers,
Right. And put on some great matches.
Right. So that alone right there speaks volumes.
I mean, still looks in awesome shape.
Yeah.
They can
So
still go.
now the question is, I know Bobby's going back to them. He got him talking about, well, let me just think about it and I'll get back to you, but he's going back.
I know he's going back.
And Lashley's ladies, I hope they come back too. Just added more flavor.
They got to come all the way with it.
Yeah, they bring back Lashley's ladies. That added more flavor to the Hurt Business. MVP had the MVP, the VIP lounge, with the ladies in there. It just fit. It was just so good. And to just break it up like that, I think Triple H was like, we got some here. See,
now I'm scared. I'm scared now. I'm scared now. Because Vince back. Vince back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But as long as he ain't over creative, as long as he's not over creative, he can go be chairman of the board. Yeah.
That's what I say. Don't think that just because we don't see him around, he still ain't making no decisions.
Triple H got two roles, right?
That was kind of Vince McMahonish to me.
Yeah. And Stephanie had to step down. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say. You think she just stepped down because she wanted to step down? Oh no. See, she wasn't feeling
that. Yeah.
He wasn't feeling that. Well, back to the tag team tomorrow. Then we get we got Chad, Gable, and Otis. They came through.
They finna break up. I see it now. Otis getting back babyface now. He doing the caterpillar or whatever.
Yeah.
The worm 2.0. And yeah.
And the funny part, it was
Otis. Yeah. He going back to heavy machinery Otis. Yeah.
And then we get the Street Profits. When are they gonna pull the trigger on that?
Tell you, man, Montez need to do something, or somebody need to trigger this off.
They just need to pull the trigger. I mean, I think they both can do well. Single stars. I think Montez is gonna be the one to blow up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised when they do break this up, and they might need to consider this. Put Angelo and Dawkins in Hit Row.
Okay. Just their heels now?
Yeah, put them in Hit Row. They need to take Top Dollar. They need to let him go for a minute. They need to turn on him, send him back down to NXT, get some seasoning. And let little Dawkins take over. Even though I don't know if Dawkins a rapper or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But let Dawkins lead that group. That might be an interesting twist.
Yeah.
Because they already the way they going after Top Dollar. I
think that was a punishment by creative with that one. Getting on them about the top rope and I think they're punishing them on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, send them back down and get some seasoning. Be that dominant big man and come on back.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that Judgment Day, came out on top of this. And they put the belts on them.
Right.
Especially now that you got, I think they finally got Dominik out of his shell.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Got the music. Now, as like I said, all they need to do now is change the gear.
It's a start. I think we're going to see more layers of his gear as the weeks ahead. I think we're going to see more layers of Dominik.
But the funny thing, when they said, "Now I know what Martha Stewart feels like," that I was done.
When he said Martha Stewart, I was like, "Oh my god!"
I was done, and everybody kept a straight face. Because I was rolling. I was like, "No."
It's just like when Sammy said Uzi, and all them broke character fast. Yeah, I would have. I'm sorry, I would have.
Everybody say, I mean, I know we had a chance to to do it and cut promos in front of people. But we ain't never done for no big crowd like that and you know,
Break
try not
character.
to let them do something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Right.
I said, that show, that was a glorified house show. However, when we get to NXT, we get to New Year's Evil. Now we improving. So we started off with a bang. Tony D'Angelo and Dijak.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling Dijak. I'm feeling the new, gimmick that he
I'm just glad
has.
they bought him. I'm just glad they put Dijak in his name. No Dijak Code or nothing like that.
Right.
I
He's
like
Dijak. Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think, what are they trying to do? They trying to turn Tony D'Angelo babyface?
That's what his son looking like. Because all is him is Tony and Stacks. That's it. He need to have another henchman. I mean, he did have 2 dimes, but
Yeah,
they
he wasn't worth. Apparently, he wasn't worth 2 dimes.
2 dimes, right? He got Stacks, but no 2 dimes. Well, he need to bring another lieutenant in. If you're gonna make this Don thing work, make this a mafia group.
Right. All I'm gonna say is this: if they ever let Stacks be what we've seen him compete as,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll work.
Yeah.
If they let him do that mother lover one time, I think it'll work.
Hmm.
I will pay a CA.
That's
But
interesting.
who's to say? Who's to say? It might happen one day.
Yep.
Because I think like I said, when we seen him compete before he went there, he was an awesome heel. He was arrogant. He was in love with himself. He knew he was good.
Yeah.
Why not? Then we get the Creed brothers against, I guess we can say, the new in this year.
Yeah. Where was Veer? I know that's I
Sanger,
saw Jinder Mahal, Sanger and Jinder Mahal. I
because he
wonder
announced
what
that because he said he announced that Veer wasn't there. It was going to be a handicap, and all of a sudden Jinder Mahal came, which I thought was brilliant.
Oh yeah, bring him to NXT. He could be used more. In NXT. It's good like Apollo Crews. We seeing him a lot,
And
so
people
yeah.
need to understand something. People need to look at it from this point of view. Just because somebody goes down to NXT, that's not a demotion. I look at it like this. If you say, I'm gonna send you down to NXT, or I'm gonna put you on main event, or I'm gonna put you on level up, one, I'm still getting TV time. I'm still getting seen.
Mm-hmm.
May not be about the millions that Raw and SmackDown, maybe NXT may get, but I'm still getting seen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the New Day's there, and I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, it's just like when they brought, you got the New Day, then they brought Ziggler in to win the title.
Yep.
So
I
yeah.
remember when Finn Balor came back.
Mm-hmm.
When Samoa Joe went back.
Right.
Well, we already saw what it did for Mandy Rose's career.
Well, yeah.
Best thing that ever happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to NXT.
That's right.
So my thing is now, put them to the Creed brothers, because I had the Creed brothers been called up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They need to be gone from NXT.
Because they making them look soft. But I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like they giving Julius more shine.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, but I think look like Julius probably gonna be the breakout of the two. But they need to boost that tag team division up. Especially if they
Yeah.
go and bring them in.
Yeah.
Let's see where we at. Let's see. I got to give it to Pretty Deadly. I think they probably gonna be next to get called up.
They are very unique tag team, very unique. They're like two Fabios, you know. And these guys here is just. I'm told they remind me a lot of the those guys on the Martin TV show where they was, you know, the wedding planner. They remind me of them a lot with the long hair. You know, I always say that, but it's true. These guys here just look unique and they dress unique. You know, with these little halter tops and these.
Is that the modified Billy and Chuck? Or a little bit with a little bit too much pizzazz.
Probably too much pizzazz. Because, you know, Billy and Chuck was just, you know, that was themselves. But, well, you could say that, but this is more pizzazz with these two. Yeah.
Put a little bit more flamboyancy in it.
Yeah, right.
If that's not a word, oh, well, I used it, and you know what I meant, so we going to keep it moving.
Right.
Now, like, who they go up against? Flying Brian Williams and slamming, jamming Jimmy Jackson. That was funny to me.
You know what, man? I tell you what. They need to put them on TV more. I actually like them names.
That did me in.
They need to do that. They're like Action Andretti. You know, I like the name. And they need to, and then speaking of Action, then they need to do him. They need to push him too, because he's really good.
Oh no, we talking. Oh no, we talking about him next.
Okay.
We going that next. I like how Pretty Deadly they tried to get away with just beating the Jobber tag team.
Yeah.
But I knew when the New Day came out, I said, watch it beat Idris, and Malik Blade. That's a very underrated team.
Yes, they are.
That team is very, very talented.
I like Malik's. He always wear that sweater when he comes out to have those little what they call them sweaters. Like he's
I thought we had them little Carlton Banks spellings, right?
The Carlton Banks, yeah. That's what he got the little Carlton Banks look going. Yeah. And at first they was with they was about to hook up with Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, and now they rolling with what's in it, Odyssey Jones now.
Odyssey Jones now, right.
I said they got it, but see, that's gonna be one of them teams. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be like lifers over there.
Yeah.
And then we get the return of Gallus.
So they confronted the New Day. Yeah.
I'm like, we thought it was gonna be Briggs and Jensen, which I had them on my list too.
Mm-hmm.
They get attacked, but it's only 2 out of 3.
Yeah, it was if I'm correct, was it Joe Coffey and Wolfgang?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah. See Mark with him. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's gonna be Vendors Day.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a good match.
Oh yeah.
And now we get the return of Tiffany Stratton, which if you didn't know who that was at all them vignettes, that was a no-brainer for me.
Because I think they changed her gimmick up a little bit. Because she's not the daddy's girl type, you know, rich daddy's girl type person no more. Yeah.
But you know, I thought about this. She'll be a good fit for Toxic Attraction.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people that's saying she probably gonna be the next NXT Women's Champion.
I can believe that.
That's probably a little strong, but
but
who knows? Then we get to the NXT Championship match. Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller. Did you agree with the finish?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was all right. The finish was okay. I already knew Braun was gonna win, so you know that was a given there. I really didn't care for this match too much because I already know who's gonna win it. There's nothing predictable about this. Well, unpredictable. Excuse me. Because, Grayson Waller needs to go too. He's another great talent that needs to go. He's as athletic as you know what. And
oh, definitely.
he's
Young,
young and
obnoxious.
cocky. Yeah. The Grayson
But
Waller
if
effect,
they
all
bring,
that type
and
of
here's the
stuff.
thing, and I have a feeling this will do. They'll bring him in. They'll make him be like Miz's protege.
Now he should be there you go, like what Alex Riley was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what they'll do with him.
Just be Miz protege instead of Bronson Reed.
And we had a little backstage action with Apollo Crews. They're teaming up. And we go up against Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to say this about Carmelo Hayes. And everybody asks the question. He needs to be the one to take the title off Braun Breaker. I think he's earned that.
I agree.
He needs to be the one. I mean, who else could you possibly at this point say he should beat Braun Breaker? Because Apollo Crews not gonna do it. He shouldn't do it. It should be Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes, because he's the one. He's the man.
He could definitely be the face of that company of NXT. I think he's earned it, and now he got Trick Williams. Trick Williams stepped his game up.
You sure have. I think Carmelo tell him that if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna have to step yours up too. Yeah,
I know the hell of improvement with him.
Oh, yeah.
Got Hank Walker, Charlie Dempsey. Now, if they bring it back NXT Europe, he'll be the perfect fit. He should be the perfect inaugural champion.
Who, Dempsey?
Yes. If that just not William Regal, we know William Regal his daddy. We know this.
Oh yeah. He got the smug look of him.
He got that look. He just got that. But to me, I think he's a little bit more vicious than Regal.
Oh, really?
I think he's a little bit more vicious.
Okay.
Now, when Regal was low steam, when he was speaking with the Belfast Bruiser.
Oh gosh.
He was vicious. But yes, I think Dempsey a little bit more vicious. Especially when it comes to the submission side.
He kind of does the Regal stretch a little differently.
Yeah, he make it when you look at it,
he stretched him out.
It hurt bad. Even if he just put it on you as a demonstration, it looked like it hurt.
Because when he put it on, he put his foot on the top of his back of his head. He stretched him out far. Oh, that made me. I even cringed off that.
I want to see this. Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. I want to see this.
And you know what would be cool about that? If Regal showed up, but we ain't gonna see him.
Yeah, we can't see him for another year. They need to have this match go ultimate submission.
Yeah.
I want to see this match. And how many times you say something about Drew Gulak? That's gonna be the match to see. They gotta go submission style.
Oh yeah. No question.
So then we get to Jinder Mahal and Julius Creed. I'm gonna say this about Diamond Mine. They on that verge of breaking up too. Because how much are we now gonna take?
Right, because she with Tatum Paxley, and they teaming up for the tag belts. Roddy, we ain't seen Roddy in forever.
Forever. I thought he was gonna get caught up all this time.
Right.
Because I don't think his contract was up, was it?
No, it ain't up. No. Because he supposed to be called up, and I don't know what happened with that. They say he's injured or whatever, but I don't know. But Ivy, she doing her own thing, basically. Her and Tatum Paxley teaming up. So
I want to see what this Kiana James thing gonna go.
Well, she got her own like enterprises, her little business thing.
Well, she trying to get in good with Jensen.
Get away from Fallon Henley. Yeah.
Jensen, he that gullible one.
Yeah.
I want to see where this gonna go. You talk about intrigue. I'm kind of intrigued on this
one. Yeah.
Then we get the 20 women number one contender battle royal. I was shocked off the bat. Cora Jade got eliminated so fast.
Right. I looked at that like, what are they doing?
And I
thought she gonna win it.
I turned my head out like
she was gone.
She was gone. Like what?
Right.
Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Did you agree with the finish?
I think I saw half of that match. Because I had power issues. But I did see Cora get eliminated. That's when it stopped. And after Cora got eliminated, I'm like, yeah, that's just great.
It was Thank you. But yeah, so that's when they got that. So JC Jen, GG Dolan were the last two.
Okay.
They were the last two. And if I recall, they were trying to figure out who's gonna go. Jesse James super kicked GG. They started going at it.
I'm like, no.
They both fell out the ring. They both got eliminated at the same time. So that's how you got that triple threat match.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I hope they don't break them two up because of this.
No, because remember what they said. Their whole premise is to get Roxanne Perez.
Right.
For getting basically in storyline, getting rid of Mandy.
Getting rid of Mandy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm big to see, how they're gonna do that. Yeah. But they'll fight each other because they already proved they will do that.
Yeah.
And then we get to Rampage. Oh, Rampage. That was a hell of a show.
And see, that's what they need to keep it like. Rampage, what they doing is like a mini Dynamite.
And I'm sorry, Dynamite, then Rampage. See, I was so excited, got him backwards. We're talking about Dynamite. Rampage was good too, but we gonna stick to the Dynamite since we haven't quote unquote got to that show yet. But if you got the internet, you pretty much knew what happened. So we ain't gonna say that.
Right. The only thing I will mention though, every time I see Jeff Jarrett, I'm just intrigued of what he gonna do next. That's all I gotta say. Jeff and is with his veteranship and his, his last outlaw gimmick he doing. I'm feeling this. I really am feeling this. Because every time I see Jeff, I'm like, what are he gonna do next?
You know.
Him and Max Caster, beefing off the rap that he did, Max Caster did.
And if you haven't seen the Jeff Jarrett's podcast and he talked about this, go back and listen to it.
It was funny, but it was serious too. It was very serious.
So yeah, if you haven't got a chance, go back and check it out. But let's get into Dynamite. They opened up on fire. Jon Moxley, Hangman Page.
Mm-hmm. Great match.
So I guess we know now. Jon Moxley probably gonna take that vacation he been trying to take forever.
Forever, right? That was just, for those that don't know. That was during the Punk media scrum situation. He was supposed to take it then. But
business trip. But again, you talk about somebody that's reliable.
Yeah.
Because he really didn't have to do it.
No,
he didn't.
So he should get that vacation now, yeah.
And what's good about they played the concussion angle, and he put Hangman over.
Yeah.
Which I think was cool. Then we get Adam Cole back. We thought we was about to get MJF, based on what Tony Schiavone said.
Yeah.
Adam Cole's back.
When he said that, I'm not interested. I said, yeah, I understand why. When he saw Adam Cole, like, yeah, I know you and Britt Baker hang out. Yeah.
and I didn't even think about it that way neither, because I thought he was talking about MJF.
Yeah, I thought it was MJF at first too, but when I heard Adam Cole, I said, yeah, because of his girlfriend. Yeah, they friends. Yeah,
I forgot all about that. That's a good point. But they got him back as a babyface. But I'm gonna say this about Adam Cole: if he is not 100%, I think for right now, I think he needs to go to the Ring of Honor brand for right now.
Yeah,
I think he needs to go to the Ring of Honor brand. Get your stock back up.
Right.
Get your stock back up, then come back. Win the Ring of Honor world title. You're former world champion.
Yeah. Him and Claudio. Oh man.
That'll be a classic. If they do it right,
yeah,
that'll be a classic. We got Jungle Hook.
Oh, I hate that name. I like the tag team. I just don't like the name.
Oh no, you know why they did that for the ladies. That's strictly for the ladies.
Yeah,
they're putting that team together. Big Bill,
pretty boys. Yeah.
Because Big Bill Lee Moriarty. Now let's address something about Big Bill. Now for those don't know, let's address this. Now when he first started, he went by Big Bill.
Oh my God!
That's not nothing he came up with yesterday.
Big Bill.
So that's something he actually, when he started, but he used his full name.
Yeah, Bill Morrissey, right. I mean, W. Morrissey ain't bad, but come on. It just sounds funny to me. That's all. Yeah,
I just would have stayed Cash XL. I like that name.
I like Cash XL too. Yeah.
But we knew Lee Moriarty was gonna take that fall. But that whole premise was to see if Hook can suplex him.
And it happened. The crowd went crazy. Yeah.
Well, the funny part, he made it look easy.
He did.
Like he just tossed him like he was a child.
Right.
So I think they probably gonna stay. They probably gonna stay a team for a minute.
Yeah.
Then we got the match of the night. Bryan Danielson, Konosuke Takeshita.
That's a mouthful right there.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah. But man, yeah, them two had a great match. Which I'm not surprised. They just had great chemistry in there. I mean, they were going back and forth, especially with the stiff shots. The Japanese love to work stiff. And Bryan was right there with him. Yeah.
27 years old?
Mm-hmm.
He's been wrestling for a long time, so this ain't nothing new.
Right.
He gonna be AEW World Champion. I'm calling it.
You calling it? Oh wow.
I'm calling it because he got nothing but time on his hand. If he could stay injury free, and he number 27 years old, right. he got nothing but time.
Okay.
Because the dude can go.
Yeah, he can.
And like I said, you going up against somebody like Bryan Danielson,
right?
That was pay-per-view caliber matches, and all this is just so he can get the MJF.
So he kind of doing that same thing, going through hoops to get to him.
He pretty much doing the same thing Cody went through.
Yeah.
Then we get Tony Storm and Sorrell versus Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter. I was a little disappointed in this.
Now, there were rumors that Mercedes Moné, where formerly Sasha Banks, was supposed to be a partner. They said it was supposed to be an angle where Tony gets jumped, but they don't know who did it. and then come to find out they're gonna be Soraya's partner. But that didn't happen, of course.
And then they said, then it was like, okay, then they said Sheeta was gonna do it, but it looks like I see where they going, because Sheeta eventually came out, cost them the match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was good, but I don't know what it is. These men, they love Jamie Hayter.
They do.
So they need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and get her and Britt Baker feuding.
Well, it's gonna happen eventually. Britt ain't just gonna sit all this time while she's the champ. You know, I know she that type of, I held it before as long as it stays in the family, But at the same time, Britt gonna have in the back of her head, you know what, I want this title back.
And then it's gonna look like, okay, she's trying to steal her thunder.
Mm-hmm. It was like, remember Main Event Mafia? Kurt was the leader, but Sting was the champion. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was it was like that. Yeah. Kurt was the leader, but Sting was the heavyweight champion. Right.
Then we get the horrible segment. Jericho Appreciation Society. I just got one question. Why?
Why did the Temptation? I mean, yeah. I was like, why did the Jericho Appreciation Society start? That's right. I call them the Temptation. Yes.
And they did invade the Battle of Los Angeles Pro Wrestling Guerrillas, though. And Jericho hadn't done a indie show in years, in about 20 years.
So I'm like, I looked at them. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "You talk." I said, "I thought they gonna sing. I wish it wouldn't rain." Got the Temptations going.
The way Jake Harris, I wish they wouldn't let him talk when he said he was gonna knock the face off the face.
Oh yeah. What? So it was like when Sid Vicious talked about that. He said that a little, the smarter gimmick. We said, "I'm smarter" or something like that. Yeah.
I'm more than half a brain or something.
Half a brain or something. Yeah.
No. But that ladder match, though.
I see where you're going, Jake. You just had wrong execution.
Yeah, that's why you don't need to. It's like you don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Don't know. And then when he talked about that man, Liz, I was like, see, that was shelter. It was funny, but it was a cheap shot, though.
Oh yeah, you know it.
That was now. I want to see what they do. Cause don't Action Andretti look like he looked like a good creator dude in a storyline game.
Yeah,
like you just walk him through the storyline.
Oh yeah, like he just comes in. Yeah,
but see, now, he gonna be something. He just gonna be something just based off the fact Jericho endorsed him.
Right, and looking at those two, him and Ricky, they look actually pretty good together. Like tag team wise.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Ricky could be a mentor to Action Andretti. That mentor type person, like Ricky can always have him with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We get to that ladder match.
Right.
All I can say is.
Yeah, people thought I was crazy when I said Ricky. I said Ricky gonna be a star.
Oh shoot, he was already forming.
Yeah, they thought I was crazy.
He already had it in him. He just needed that moment.
Yeah.
He that's all he needed. He needed that moment, and he needed to be a babyface.
Right.
When he was Team Taz, he didn't really talk much.
Right.
I liked how he made the FTW title good. I was
digging
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely gonna be a star. He gonna be at least TNT champion.
Yeah.
They're gonna put something on him. But we get to Game 7, and then when they mention they haven't been a Game 7 since the Lakers and the Pistons in the Forum.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they managed to survive 7 matches and nobody got in. nobody got severely injured.
Right.
And I like how Kenny Omega walked in with that IWGP United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Which I said on the my 5 Queens of the week. That was the match at Wrestle Kingdom. Nobody can
defeated Will Ospreay.
If you haven't seen it, I suggest you do it.
Man, that match was off the chain. Him and Will Ospreay, man.
But it just like I say, when he goes to Japan, you get the cleaner version of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he told a totally different person.
All right.
Then we come in, we just get regular Kenny Omega, which is not a bad thing.
Right. He ain't got to be the cleaner in AEW too. You know. Now Japan, that's different because that's his roots. Yes. Being the cleaner. So yeah.
Being that he was the first US champion.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see who next up the bat.
Right.
That's what I want to know. Who gonna get that first title shot?
Right.
But it was something interesting that AAA put out. When they was talking about they're not really gonna put titles on AEW wrestlers except Kenny Omega.
What? Wow, okay. That's kind of low blowing right there.
But like I said, that he draws money for them.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, not to say that not Kenny can't. I'm just saying, like, why not? I mean, there's some good stars out in their group beside Kenny. Yeah, but I see the point.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that AAA mega title, he pretty much put it back in prestige.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to see where they gonna go. So I'm looking at, who they gonna go with next. It's gonna be the House of Black.
After they changed their name now. They're not.
Well, let's address that. They actually mentioned that they didn't change their name. When Brody and Black are when they're teaming up together, that's their tag name. They're always the House of Black, but when they tag together, that's their name.
Mm-hmm.
So when you just see them two together, they're gonna call themselves that. But when they all together, they're the House of Black.
House of Black. Okay.
Yeah, that's their pro wrestling gorilla name, tag name.
Oh, okay.
I had because I was like, they changed that. I had to do a little homework on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But they're probably gonna be next on the list.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because we just saw 7 matches with who they went up again. Death Triangle.
Death Triangle,
yeah. So we don't need to see them for a while. Let's bring some new heat in there.
Right.
I'm assuming they gonna be next. But guys, we said all that. How we pulled it off in damn near an hour, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of news. A lot of news,
and that's the first that we ever did a recap on shows, and then we got Hard to Kill coming up.
Yeah,
we got Hard to Kill coming up. That's gonna be a good pay-per-view. That's in a stage, you know it very well. You've been in there.
Mm-hmm.
The WCW Saturday night.
All right.
Like I said, when you went in there, what type of vibe did you get?
When I went in there, it felt like that old school TV feel, from back in the day. Because the chair, it's real intimate in there. When you sit down, like anywhere you sit there is a good view. No matter if you're sitting up top, which is, it's probably like maybe three bleachers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anywhere you sit in there, you're going to get a good view. It's not the biggest place, but it's enough room to have a good wrestling show in.
I'm not gonna go down to the whole entire card, but there's a couple matches I do want to talk about. Couple I do want to talk about. I want to talk about Jordan Grace, Mickie James title versus career. Do you think this is it?
Well, I believe so. Now, I definitely think this is it here for Mickie. I mean, I don't see where else she has to prove.
Exactly. And here's my thing: they're doing all these videos.
Yeah.
About doing all these interviews with her. That when you do stuff like that, that's basically saying, that's pretty much it. Like I said, she didn't beat everybody.
Yeah. She did it all, yes.
And you had people that said, well, why do it at Hard to Kill? I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't wait all the way to Slammiversary or Bound for Glory. That's too far. That's too far on the road.
Right.
Because you don't want her to go out and lose the title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just have a put over, another name. Because right now it looks like Jordan Grace is gonna be the face of that women's division.
Yeah.
And she pretty much been ran through everybody. So and then with that being said, do you see her going back to WWE?
Oh, not to wrestle.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. If she goes back, if she loses this match, she's going to WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, of course.
At the next WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
She got to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If she doesn't win this match, that lets me know she's going back to WWE. She's going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
I will be shocked if that don't happen. I will be shocked if they don't put in the Hall of Fame this year.
Right.
Then we got one I think is going to steal the show. Jonathan Gresham, Eddie Edwards. 2 former Ring of Honor World Champions. Jonathan Gresham officially signed with Impact. Yeah. My question is going to be, which version of Eddie Edwards are we going to get? Are we going to get the die-hard Eddie Edwards, or are we going to get the hardcore Eddie Edwards? Because if we get that die-hard Ring of Honor Eddie Edwards, it's going to be a clinic.
Oh, yeah.
No titles on the line, just reputation. They're going to light it up. That's the match I want to see. And the third one I want to talk about is the world title. Bully Ray is cashing in his shot. Briefcase, still contract, whatever it is. It's Full Metal Mayhem, if you didn't know. Right up his alley.
Right up his alley.
Josh Alexander's already broken the record. He is now the longest reigning Impact World Champion.
Right.
So give me the reason why he should retain.
Yeah, man, because but the thing with that, and then the Scott D'Amore thing, when him and Scott D'Amore got into it. Before we get to that, I want to mention the Scott D'Amore. He stood his ground against Bully, which was great. And then he threw a punch at him.
Yeah.
Like, look at Scott.
Oh, you gotta remember, Scott D'Amore was a wrestler.
Yeah, he was.
He was Job Boy Central, but he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
He ain't no punk.
No, he ain't no punk. They just got a feeling that he may have something to do in this match. I think he may interfere. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why Bully Ray's gonna win. He's gonna win one because it is Full Metal Mayhem. I think
I know it's up his alley.
I think Tommy Dreamer's gonna be a factor.
Yeah.
Word on the street, Raven is scheduled to show up. So we might get a whole ECW reunion that night.
Oh, man.
And like I said, he already done broke the record. He another one. You went through everybody.
Yeah.
Time to put it on a heel. Because it's funny. Bully is a heel in Impact, but he's a babyface in the NWA.
Mm-hmm.
It looks weird.
I just can't see him being a baby face.
Yeah, he's a straight. I mean, he's still Bully Ray. Still looking every day. Just they like him.
Yeah.
But he's in. But that Bully Ray and Impact. Yeah, I'll put the title on him.
Yeah.
I definitely put the title on him. But that's Friday night, Friday the 13th. Somebody about to be very unlucky.
Yeah.
That night, but they also have other matches. We have Death Dolls against Giselle Shaw, Savannah Evans, and Tasha Steelz. That damn Giselle Shaw. You don't know what she look like? Please go look at her. We got Angels versus Gujar versus Cashapp versus Speedball Mike Bailey versus 137-year-old Mike Jackson.
137.
And Yuya Yamura. We talked about Bully Ray and Josh Alexander. We talked about Jordan Grace, Mickey James. We talked about Jonathan Gresham, Eddie Elbows. We got 4-way tag team match for the Impact Tag Team Championships. We got the champions, the Motor City Machine Gun, defending against Heath and Rhino. The major players, Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, the Bullet Club, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay. We got the X Division Championship on the line. Trey Miguel defending against Black Taurus. We got a 4-way match for the #1 contendership for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Deonna Purrazzo versus Killer Kelly versus Masha Slamovich versus Taylor Wilde. We have the Impact Digital Media Championship on the line. Joe Henry defending against Moose. And we have Falls Count Anywhere, Rich Swann against Steve Macklin. Now I see how Excalibur feel.
Right.
And I didn't even have the NBA music in the background. You trying to do that and read that quick, and I didn't even have to read it fast. I was just trying to see if I could do it.
You got it, yeah.
Like I said, that's tomorrow night. That's that center stage. That's Hard to Kill. That's pretty much all we got. Anything want to tell folks before we roll out?
Yeah, man. I just checked out the new Undisputed boxing game, and that looks really good, man. It looks really good, man. You talk about a who's who. They got legends, they got current fighters, they got future fighters.
When is the date come for that?
Yeah, that's the only thing they ain't got is a date for it. But everything looking, yeah.
I'm like, that's like that game got to be that good. They kept changing time dates on it. That game better be so cold.
Right.
And I'm waiting.
Yeah, me too.
Just like they did with Fight Forever. It's supposed to come out December 31st, and it changed.
Right. Because I want to mention this one boxer that I'm starting to kind of dig, but he reminds me a lot of he should have Sugar in his name. See, you got Sugar Ray Robinson, okay? You got Sugar Ray Leonard, you got Sugar Shane Mosley. Now this dude, he need to be Sugar Shakur Stevenson.
Oh yeah, I know Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, his nickname needs to be Sugar. I don't care what his nickname is, he needs to be Sugar. Sugar Shakur. Yes. That dude is really I don't think he's in the game, but it'd be cool if he was. I think everybody else in there, Robinson, Leonard, Mosley. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody and their mom in that damn game.
Oh yeah. They had Joe Frazier. Yeah. They even got Jack Johnson.
Yeah, he's a featherweight, super featherweight.
Mm-hmm. Errol Spence.
Yeah, 25 years old.
Terrence Crawford.
He's a silver medalist in 2016 Olympics.
Yeah.
See, he's undefeated right now. He's 19-0. I think he's a former featherweight and super featherweight champion.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got some. Oh yeah. He can fight.
Yeah. And It looking good. If you get a chance to, Darnell, the trailer's out right now.
Oh, I go to the web. I go to the website. I stay checking out that website.
Yeah, so yeah, they just put out a trailer today. So yeah.
So definitely go check it out. And when the games come out, we will definitely put our input on it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, in between time, thank you guys for listening to us. As always, like, share, and subscribe on Bad Superman TV. Hit that notification button if you haven't already. Also, get ready for the weekend. We will have another edition of the Get Snap Podcast Throwback Edition. You will also get another episode of Bad Superman 5 Questions of the Week. And with that said, since we not gonna holler at you Friday, we're gonna tell you tonight. Y'all have a great Martin Luther King weekend. Come back to us the way you left us. I'm the BAWD. Here's No Tourism. We are out of here.
Peace.